Today we take a peaceful journey through some of Colorado's most beautiful backcountry. We're starting on the Beque Cutoff Road, right where it meets up with Highway 65 in the heart of Plateau Valley. This quiet county road, also known as 45.5 Road, winds through open farmlands and ranchlands, with the Book Cliffs looming like ancient sentinels to the north. As we head north on the cutoff, the road gently rolls toward Interstate 70 in the town of Beque. It's a straightforward 10-mile stretch, perfect for easing into the ride. Keep an eye out for local wildlife. Mule deer often graze in the meadows here, and you might spot a red-tailed hawk soaring overhead. Beque is a small town in Mesa County, Colorado, located along the Colorado River in a scenic canyon about 25 miles east of Grand Junction, with a population of around 500 residents. It's known for its rugged western heritage, outdoor recreation opportunities, and position as a gateway to the Grand Mesa area. The town traces its origins to 1883, when Dr. Wallace A. Beque, a pioneer physician and stockman from the east, established a settlement there on March 14th. Today, Beque blends its historical roots with modern attractions like hiking trails, fishing in the nearby river, and access to petroglyph sites, making a quiet spot for those seeking a glimpse into Colorado's Old West. Merging onto Interstate 70 heading west, we're entering the dramatic Beque Canyon. Carved by the Colorado River over millions of years, these sheer red rock walls tower up to 1,000 feet, creating a natural corridor that's both serene and imposing. As we progress, we'll pass through the Beavertail Mountain Tunnel, a pair of modern bores completed in 1989 to streamline the interstate route under the mountain. This engineering feat replaced older alignments and was named for the nearby mountain spur that, from above, resembles the flat, broad shape of a beaver's tail, a nod to the area's wildlife-inspired geography that's echoed in an earlier railroad tunnel from the early 1900s. The interstate hugs the river closely, with pullouts offering glimpses of petroglyphs etched by ancient peoples on the canyon walls. It's a reminder of how this landscape has shaped human stories for centuries. About 12 miles in, we'll reach exit 49 for Highway 65. Take that southbound ramp. We're leaving the highway behind for the real adventure. The Beque Canyon transitions smoothly into the lower reaches of the Grand Mesa Scenic Byway, a designated route since 1996 that climbs steadily from around 5,000 feet. The first few miles of Colorado Highway 65, starting from its junction with Interstate 70 near Beque, deliver a series of flowing, fast sweeper turns that hug the contours of Plateau Creek as it winds through a narrow canyon. These gentle, high-speed curves, often rated as engaging for cruisers and sport bikes alike, allow riders to maintain momentum while leaning into broad arcs flanked by steep, colorful red rock walls rising sharply on both sides, interspersed with lush green vegetation and riparian zones along the creek bed. The road surface is generally smooth and well paved in this section, transitioning seamlessly from the interstate straightaways into these rhythmic sweepers that gradually tighten as the climb begins, offering glimpses of ranchlands and distant mesas, while keeping traffic light for an immersive, under-the-radar riding experience. Watch for occasional deer crossings or minor pavement imperfections. But overall, it's a scenic warm-up that builds anticipation for the steeper switchbacks higher up. Heading east and south, the road begins to descend through narrow canyons lined with oak brush and pinyon pines. Plateau Creek runs parallel for a bit. Its water's clear and inviting for fly fishing if you fancy a stop. As we gain elevation, the scenery shifts to thicker stands of aspen and fir. Around 15 miles up, pass by the turnoff for Vegas State Park, home to a lovely reservoir surrounded by campgrounds and trails. It's a great spot for a break, with boating and picnicking options amid the foothills. Continuing on, the byway snakes through lands and wilderness area, where you'll feel the transition from desert valley to alpine world. Elevation hits about 10,000 feet as we crest the mesa, the largest flat-top mountain in the world, spanning over 500 square miles. About halfway up, you'll pass Powderhorn Mountain Resort, a favorite local ski hill and a fun summer stop for mountain bikers. There are plenty of scenic pull-offs, too, offering views of the Plateau Valley, the West Elk Mountains, and even the San Juans far to the south. Each stop reminds you just how much variety Colorado packs into every mile. Once atop the mesa, the road levels out into a high plateau. Grand Mesa is a massive flat-top mountain located in western Colorado, spanning Mesa, Garfield, and Delta counties. It is recognized as the world's largest flat-top mountain, covering approximately 500 square miles at an average elevation of around 10,000 to 11,000 feet above sea level. The mesa is characterized by its expansive, relatively level summit plateau, steep escarpments dropping dramatically to surrounding valleys, and a landscape dotted with over 300 alpine lakes, dense forests of aspen, spruce, and fir, wildflower meadows, and abundant wildlife such as elk, deer, and birds. Much of the area falls within the Grand Mesa National Forest, offering year-round appeal, from summer hiking and fishing to winter snowmobiling and cross-country skiing. Human history in the area is deeply tied to Native American cultures, particularly the Ute people, who consider the mesa sacred and referred to in their language as something akin to land of the departed spirits, a place where they ritually suspended the honored dead in trees atop the plateau. European exploration began in the 18th century with Spanish expeditions, who traversed the region and named features based on their observations. By the late 19th century, American settlers arrived, drawn by timber resources and ranching opportunities. The Grand Mesa National Forest was established in 1892 as one of the nation's first, initially for watershed protection and later expanded. Today, it is managed as a single unit with the adjacent Uncompahgre and Gunnison National Forests, encompassing over 2.9 million acres combined. This ride from Beque Cutoff Road to the Grand Mesa Lakes covers about 68 miles, taking roughly 2 hours of saddle time, or closer to 2.5 if you stop to enjoy the views. It's the perfect western Colorado loop, Red Rock Canyon, a historic tunnel, winding mountain curves, and alpine lakes all in one unforgettable day. Thanks for coming on the ride with us. If you enjoyed this ride, please give a like, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss the next adventure. Until next time, ride safe, ride far, and we'll see you on the next ride.